Hey everyone, make some noise if you got dumped during the pandemic! Okay, cool, maybe just me. Alright, make some noise if you're lonely and sad. Okay, alright, well, once I get this microphone out of here, I have a story that might make us feel a little bit less alone. Just a little bit of background. I recently got off of medical leave from work. It's called FMLA, and yes, that does stand for Fuck My Life, actually. So I was on leave because I got diagnosed with PTSD related to my work in public health, so I'll just let you connect the dots there. But it was really hard, but I had some other things going on in my life that were really great. For one, I was in love. I was in my first big R relationship with a capital R, as in we were moving in together. And I thought we were in it. Like, their birthday was in most of my passwords. Yeah, rookie move. And we had also passed some significant relationship milestones, like they had pooped in front of me. Which, it wasn't like on purpose, like it wasn't like a kink thing, but sometimes you just don't know you have to take a dump until you have to. So I was really blindsided when they dumped me a month into our year-long lease that we just signed. They were leaving me for someone else. Yeah, it was really bad. So it was then that I started to notice all the red flags that I'd been just willfully ignoring the whole time I knew them. Like, for one, I realized that they were really full of themselves. So like in the last few tearful days before they moved out of the apartment, I was being really real with them, and I was like, hey, I don't know if I'm ever going to get over you. And they were like, oh, I know. And I was like, oh, thanks for that. That actually helps me get over you. Thank you for that. Anyone who's been in a really terrible breakup knows the familiar process of reclaiming things. So you got to reclaim the food, the music, the people, places, everything you associate with that person. And I got started pretty early on, like before they moved out. So another bit of background about me, I enjoy a good breakfast sandwich. I don't want any of the frilly stuff, none of that garlic aioli, microgreens, none of that, just like a plain breakfast sandwich. And there aren't that many places in Seattle that have that. But 2 weeks before the breakup, I found this place in Ballard, Take 5, highly recommend. Went there with my soon-to-be ex, had an amazing breakfast sandwich. So fast forward a couple weeks later, they're packing up their boxes, getting ready to move out. They've ripped out my heart. I'm like metaphorically bleeding on the ground. And they're like, hey, what was the name of that place that had the breakfast sandwiches? And I was like, oh, I don't remember. But I did remember. I was reclaiming that shit. There was no way that they were going to take breakfast sandwiches from me, that backstabbing toad. Yeah, I am. I go back there every week and I eat my sandwich thinking about how sexy and cool I am. I also had to reclaim a lot of things with this relationship. I had to reclaim my bidet attachment. Quirky thing about my ex is that they, every time after they take a shit, they have to shower. Like, they don't feel okay going out in the world if they think that their butt is dirty. So it meant that we were late to a lot of things. Like, we would be trying to go on a hike or a day trip, and we'd always have to wait for them to like complete their whole like hygiene routine. So me being the thoughtful partner that I am, I wanted to get them something useful, so I bought them a bidet attachment, which for those not in the know, it's basically like a shower just for your butt in the toilet. Very convenient. But they left, and so now I still have the bidet attachment, and I bought it for that asshole. So now I just want to use it for other assholes in my life. So like every time my friends come over, I'm evangelizing it to them, trying to get them to use it. Like, I just want my friends to feel comfortable pressure washing their asshole with icy cold water in my home. That's all I want. All right, that's it for me. Thanks, guys.